It's nice back here. With sort of restrictions in place. We don't have anything too firm just yet, but I think it's getting there. Encouraging people to stay home. This is home. Sun's just kind of coming up over there, sneaking through the trees a little bit. Birds are singing. This little bridge is holding up really well, although it is a bit slippery, so I'll walk beside it. But you guys haven't been back here for a little while, I don't think. And some of you have never been back here because you're new. Likely wouldn't have looked back over old videos I've made. There's another little bridge. And a zip line, by the way. Put up a few years ago. It's peaceful back here. It's a nice little walk to take almost daily. Just come back and walk. I don't know if I think I've mentioned these three. We had a windstorm. Not last. Was it last February? It must have been last February. I just don't think these have been down that long. But these trees came down. Big trees. Sort of the saddest part is my neighbor's bench got crushed that he handmade. There used to be a little teddy bear that sat on there. Old teddy bear, but it still sat there. These are cedar trees. And you can see the amount of force that we came down with. Knocked this tree out of alignment with the sky. Anyhow, there's the house up there. So everybody, I get a lot of questions. You know, how big is your property? And it's 5 acres. And essentially, I've built up a couple of them. About half, probably half, close to half. And this is what the rest of it looks like. Just forest and bush and trees and beautiful sunlight that peeks through in the mornings. And that way in the evenings. And there's a bit of water that sneaks through here. A little stream carries on. That's why there's a bridge here, obviously. And in fact, this used to be an old logging road. There were a couple of very large logs, and they would take trucks across. But those had pretty much rotted out, which is why I built a bridge. But yeah, when it rains, this waterway builds up. There's another one that comes from there that goes that way, and off it goes to meet up with another one that comes from around the other way. So essentially, right there, this bit here is an island. So it's pretty cool. But got a little bit of fog this morning. Oh, it's cold. It's chilly today. The weather is shifting. And this loop here was man-made by me in a machine. And it comes close to skirting the very edge of the property. So you can still see the, where is it? You can kind of see the arena there, that little blue bit right there. It's through there. So this comes pretty close. Somewhere just a little over there is the edge of the property. And then the loop continues back. And this is used for horse riding, for practicing trail riding without having to leave the property. But more often than that, it's used to just take a walk and enjoy the woods, the birds. Made little benches for sitting down onto. So it's nice. This thing was a real pain to get out of the way. It's a huge old cedar tree that went down. And then there's little side trails. You can go up over here and over to there for a little bit more variety. Needed a few of those. And this is our tree house, recently built. Haley will be very proud if I show you guys her creation. We're finally finding a use for twine. Broken sticks and a really cool tree house. Of course, with a zip line. It's been a good father-daughter project. So, moving on. This is where we finally make it back. I've got to clean all this up sooner or later. I don't know why, but Haley's been digging a hole with a snow shovel. There's another tree that went down over there. This one went down here. So, it's a big deal. It actually, let's see if I can see it. Way up on the top of that tree. If I can get it to focus. You can see the fence. There's a fence that tree drew up off of the ground. Well, the roots did. All this stuff I need to clean up one day. All of this is original slash from clearing a whole bunch of old things, old trees, stuff that was in the way, stuff that was gonna fall, stuff that was dead. So now we're back. That's the door to get out of here, to go that way, which I'll be developing this year more and more. And now we're into horsey check. Hello, you two. Happy as ever. This beautiful morning. What are you guys doing? Did you want to say hello to the interweb? Just stared at me. Birds are crazy today. Oh, here comes Lena, just when I started to not pay attention. Hi Lena, it looks like you've parted your hair in the middle. That looks lovely today. Did Roni help you with your hair job? I like your highlights. Yeah. Hello. You need scratches. Of course you do. Shedding like crazy, Lena. Look at that. It's snowing here. Okay, I'll be back. I see you guys are all out. Really's looking good. Lots of food. It's fantastic. So yes, another gorgeous day, luckily. 30% chance of rain, and then it's supposed to rain from tomorrow until Sunday. Tomorrow being Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hopefully the weatherman's wrong again. It's another area I'm going to develop, and I want a trail going through here. These two are getting along, and this place is much cleaner than when Luke was in here. And it looks like they still got a little bit of food left, which is fantastic to see. Happy to see that. I like that Gracie kind of stays close by. She likes the company, but I don't know if she likes him yet. I'll keep an observation on these two. Somebody's getting some sun. Look at that ring of light around her. Such a pretty horse. See, you can tell it's colder because you can see their breath. Yeah. I don't know where that little pesky woodpecker is, but he's been out banging on the gate and stuff, making noise. Luke. got such a nice color. I really like his color in the sun. It's a really beautiful brown. Kind of a rich brown, I feel. Hey buddy. Catching a little bit of the morning rays. Good for you, pal. Empty paddock. Not sure for how long. Work our way up the yard. First time in a while I've done a horsey check from the back forward. Nice to change things up once in a while. At least it is for me. Rue's doing great. He is a tidy sort. Never makes a mess. Super good boy. Hey buddy. Should we make you the thumbnail today? Let's get this framed up just right. Something like, oh, I might have already had it. You only get a short chance. Oh, hello, Nanner. What are you doing? What are you looking over there for? You're messy. Yeah. She's like, top us up, we're getting low. I can see that. These two are the messiest. Oh well, gotta have at least one messy set. Where's my dog? Yeah. So that's it. That's horsey check. Horses look good, place looks good, weather looks good. Oh yeah. If anybody's ever wondering what these lines are that run through the property, they're actually telephone and cable lines. And they run through people's properties instead of in the ground or on the road. It's a little weird. Oh, there he is. Zeus, come here. Come here. Come. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, buddy. People always say they miss you if I don't put you in the video. So, here he is. What's up, buddy? What's up? He's a good doggy. A little bit old. Zeus, where's the bear? Where is it? Get it! Get it! Okay, that's enough of that silliness. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next little bit, whatever I do. And we're going to try to teach something today. Right? Today's teaching day. So let's get to it. First order of business, clean up and food though. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, where did your flag go? It's over there.
Yeah, I gotta grab it.
Okay, we're going to demonstrate how to lead a horse safely. I get this question a lot because I lead my horses with a whole bunch of space usually. And so my lovely assistant here is going to assist in showing the dangerous, or what can be danger, what is going to be a problem for a horse, and I'm going to be the leader. So the two ways that are generally seen, people will lead a horse and they'll have their hand somewhere over here underneath, very, very close to the horse, and they'll lead him around like this. So let's see. So you don't do anything yet. So this tends to be a little uncomfortable for everybody. I don't like it at all. And it puts the horse in a very confined position within your space. And so I usually encourage people to lead like this.
So both you and the horse like it.
With some space. So there's some space here and there's a loose lead rope. Now, I'll go into detail about this in a future video, but for now, the most important thing that I teach for why I do this and why other people do it, it's not just me, but other people do this as well, is because we want to be safe. We want to be away from our horse a little bit in case there's some kind of trouble. Around here, Sometimes branches fall out of trees, or a dog might jump out, or another horse might be doing something. And as you're kind of going along, you want to make sure that you have a little bit of space. And you should be able to have any amount of space. I should be able to lead this far away as well and not have any trouble. So, with that, we are going to demonstrate why holding a horse this close and being this close and being on a side of a horse and having a horse ahead of your body is dangerous.
I was gonna finish your sentence.
You're going to finish my sentence?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you want to add? No? Okay.
It's dangerous.
So, we'll start off with our lovely assistant. And so we can kind of see the whole thing, we're going to back over here. Well, I'll show you what to do. So we're really just going to wing it for that. You have to come over here. Alright. Okay, so you're going to come straight on. And I'm going to hold Lena like this, and I just want you to start waving a little bit. And then a little more. And a little more. And more. And more. And lots. Lots and lots. Get closer. Sway it up and down. There we go. Good. Yeah, keep going. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. You want him. Okay. All right. We'll stop there. Stop there. Okay, so let's go talk to the cat. Come on, Nina. No, it's good. It's perfect. So, when we have some danger in front of us like that, and I know it's a controlled danger, but essentially, I'm having to hold Lena like this and pay an awful lot of attention because my arm is directly attached to her face. And that's in the most optimal place that danger can come from, right in front, where you're both there. Yeah.
It's not very safe because the horse can step on you or something, and you can get run over, maybe break something.
Yeah.
But so you just gotta lead the proper way.
Yeah. Okay. It's true. Now we're going to do something that's a little bit more dangerous, and why we don't want to be so close to our horse. So we're going to go back to the spot where we're at.
I'll lead her.
Well, we'll do that in a second. Okay, we'll face the camera. And we'll do the same thing here. I'm going to be on this side because it doesn't matter which side. So I'm going to hold Lena again. Now you're going to go that way, son. Go over that way. More. Okay, so this is a position where if I was back here, have my horse at my shoulder,
Ooh, Dad.
I can't see what's going on. Yes.
Or Lena might whack you in the face with her ginormous head.
Yes, Lena might hit me with her head. We'll see what's going to happen here as I hold her very close to me.
Be careful.
All right, go ahead. Okay, that's good. All right, so again, it is a mild demonstration, but because I'm trying to hold her and she's right here, she has every chance to hit me with her head, as we were saying. So I have to wrestle with her.
That's
so
good.
it's dependent on my arm and my hand being able to hold. And that's not even with walking around. I've said before, horses can stand for things when they're standing. But if we start walking, it'll get even worse. So, okay, we're going to do one more example of just standing, and then we're going to get to walking. Ready?
Yeah, the fun part. Hey, Dad, you're doing a demonstration right now.
Yes. Okay, so we're back here. So what I want you to do is I want you to come behind us. And off to the other side. You're going to be on the other side. Okay? So this is the worst position.
All right, can I do it?
Go ahead. Good. That's a great demonstration. So that is the worst position to be in because I am on the exact opposite of what is happening, which is the probably most common thing to happen. So, yeah, little bedhead. So now we're going to demonstrate a little bit of walking while leading like that, and Haley's just going to go around and we'll show you how haphazard this can look. Okay, I'm just gonna lead her off, and you just do whatever you think is a good idea.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Anytime. Go around the other side if you can make it.
Try.
So we can show what the real danger is.
She won't let me. Right there.
There you go. Okay, I think that's a pretty good demonstration.
That's dangerous.
Come here.
Come here, Mina. That was very good. You did great, girl.
So that will demonstrate how much attention I have to pay
You get here.
to her for times that there's trouble, and how close I am, and how dangerous, and how much she'll kind of come in, and I have to be aware whether or not she's going to step on me. We don't have any carrots. We ran out. We ate them all. They ate them all.
We have some gross ones in the fridge.
Some gross ones in the fridge? We do. We'll get those in a bit. Those are leftover for the horses.
Ugh.
Okay, so the next thing we'll do is demonstrate how I feel is a safer way. So you're going to need your flag again.
Oh.
Demonstrate how it's safer to be farther away. So teaching your horse how to lead like this is just a good idea. It's a safer thing to do. So I'm going to do that by being ahead of Lena, and you're going to have some action.
So you're gonna do the
Just
good.
go.
You're gonna do the good idea with the bad idea.
Just do your thing.
Oh, bags flying everywhere. I'll try to get to the other side.
Yeah.
I can't get to the other side of them. Keep doing that. Oh, God. This is so hard.
Well, she knows you're going to freak her out.
There, that's better. With much more control. Although we are freaking out.
Of course we are.
You're doing great.
Okay, so even though there's more movement by the horse. Yeah, well, why don't you give me that thing and I'll shake it at you. It's a freaky thing. So while this is a controlled environment and what we're doing is the demonstration I'm trying to show is that by having the horse farther away, it allows them a bit of space to escape whatever it is the problem, instead of coming into us and then have us try to wrestle them. So.
Never wrestle a horse.
Now, for everybody that's worried about Lena, she's okay. This is a common driver. We're not trying to freak her out. We're not trying to get her all scared. Not trying to ruin her. As you can see,
She's fine.
no big deal. And so we can teach our horses that it's okay to do both things, to be worried and to be totally cool with it. Good girl.
That was very good, actually.
Yeah. And that concludes today's demonstration of why it's a rather good idea to have your horse a little further away when leading, or even just being with them.
Ta-da!
The end. See you guys again tomorrow.